Okay, so this is Gamer Dom, another Ace Tanker game for you. This time in the Wolverine, which I have to say is one of my favourite tanks in the game. It's the only one where I've got 3 stars on the barrel. There you go. And it's a nice sort of fail-safe tank when I'm looking for a good game, just want to have fun. 9 times out of 10 I'll have a good game in this vehicle. So this was really late at night, and I was platooning with one of my clan mates, Flo, who's in his KB1S, and we've got a tier 6 assault game we're defending. And I haven't played an assault game for a long time. I have to confess I turned it off. Flo obviously hadn't, he was platoon commander, so we got an assault game, but it was kind of nice for a change. I haven't played one before for a long time. So Flo's going to head up to the rock up the top there. I'm going to provide him some support, which is a fairly standard tactic, I guess, on this map when you're defending. Rather alarmingly, there's not an awful lot in the centre. There's a KB85 who has such fantastic vision, sitting in the base, hasn't moved more than a couple of yards, and Hellcat who at least has some vision where he is. Oh, and there's an enemy Hellcat. Is he really going to peek there? Well, we'll take a shot at him then. We really had him with the second one. Can we? No, can't do another one. There's a Panzer 3-4 in the middle. There's some heavier stuff up there, but they're keeping well behind. I'm trying to keep the Hellcat busy, and the trouble is Flo's got a real problem there because he's got the Churchill and the KB1, and really what we were trying to do was bait them down so that I could shoot them. But these guys have got other ideas, and they just seem to want to have a bit of a fisticuffs with the enemy tanks up around that top area there, which is a bit frustrating because I could rip them apart from here. With Flo side scraping and me hitting them, they would be in all kinds of trouble. As it is, they're getting some damage, we're getting some damage, but it's all a bit dull. I didn't notice there was a Churchill just there. That was a bit silly. I could have had an easy shot on that Churchill, but hey ho. So this game did not start the best in the world, because all I've done so far is fire a couple of shots and got 102 damage off that Hellcat. And it's looking to me like this is going to be all over before we get anywhere. It's 4-2, so I decide I'm going to... Oh, the Hellcat gets killed, and that decides it for me. I'm thinking of pushing up, and I think I really need somebody to cover that middle area, because look, there's just nothing there. There is just nothing there, but I don't want to leave Flo on his own, but he has got, well, on his own, he's got loads of company up there. So I think I'm going to push on. I'm going to push on, and I'm going to see whether I can see anything in the centre. Because there is nothing showing up at all. We've got the KV1, I keep saying KV1, KV85 doing sweet FA. And look, there's only 6 minutes left on the game, and I have only fired 2 shots and done 100 damage, which is rather alarming. So suddenly it all starts happening back behind me. Of course, whenever you move away, that's what happens. So I'm moving back to support Flo. There's a T-34-85, so we'll have him for breakfast. Thank you. Can we hit that? No, he pulled back just before I could hit him. And that's what I mean, these stupid guys that came up here, there was no need to push around the corner. No need at all, but they did, and as a result of that, they all died. So it's a real graveyard up there. Flo's done nothing. Well, very little, and I've done not an awful lot more. I've done 171 damage. The RC's just slammed that, and it's 10-8 down. So it's 5 minutes left. And the thing about this game was it was the last game of the night. We'd been platooning all night long, and there's been these missions running where you have to get 5 platoon victories where the platoon gets gets 4 or more kills. And we played it several times, and we'd done it a few times, but we hadn't managed. I'd managed to do it for me earlier on in the day, but Flo hadn't managed to do it for his 5th, and we were stuck on that 5th one for ages. And this was our last go at it. Ooh, I tracked myself there, which was a KV-85 sitting down the middle. What's he doing here? So anyway, Flo and I decided we'll have one more go at it, and that's what we did. And so I was desperate to try and help him out because we'd had a good night games, and but you can see here I'm just getting nowhere. Still on about 170 dough. I probably did some. Oh no, I probably didn't. I thought I might have hit some shots there. Wow, I was lucky there. I thought I might have hit some blind shots, but obviously I didn't. SU's just hit me, taking my driver out. That T8, keep wanting to say KV-85 is still there, I think. Of course, he's disappeared. You know, one of the biggest, heaviest tanks in the game, in this tier anyway, and he's just disappeared on me. So the SU's hit me again, and I've still only got the 1 kill, but at least I've done a bit more damage. But I'm down to 55 hit points, which is not good. It's 11-9. We should win this. There's only 3 minutes left. So, as I say, I'm trying to help out Flo. I'm trying to get him this 4 kills that the platoon needs, and he hasn't got any. I've got 1. So, and there's only 4 tanks left on the enemy team. So the SU-100Y is facing off against Flo. Cut it down at where is it? Oh, there. So I'm going to go up here. I'm just going balls deep. Frankly, I just think I've got to do something. Oh, there's an SU. There's the arty. There's one arty anyway. Can we kill him before he turns around on me? Yes, we can. Oh, what happened to that shot? That was appalling. And there's the other arty. The grill, can I get back round before the grill notices that I'm here? He's trying to turn around, but not much luck. So that's him. Oh, that shell from RC came right over the top of him. Okay, so now I've got 3 kills. 3 kills, probably 1,000 damage because I've probably got some blind shots. So I'm determined to get this SU-100Y around the corner here, because that will be our 4th kill, right? And then he's got his 5th platoon, or brothers in arm, whatever it was that the mission was called. He's just died, and that was partly my fault. I said just go and get some damage because I just didn't want this SU to get killed by somebody else. So, and here comes a somebody else. And I bounced that shot. He luckily put his big shot in on the Jagdpanzer, and here we go, we've got a chance to finish it, and I do. And there's the 4th kill, and that was fantastic. So it came as quite a surprise that that was an ace tanker, because I thought it was a rubbish game. Okay, I got 4 kills, but they were hoovering them up at the end. It was just, it took me, what was it, the game was almost 6 minutes from the end before I'd done any significant damage. So the fact that it was an ace tanker is amazing to me, but it was ace tanker, fighter, and fire for effect. Finished top on the team with 1,108 base XP, which is amazing. 1,612 damage and 4 kills. Fired 28 shots, 21 of them hit. That's why I love this tank. It's so accurate. 60 of them penetrated, so the gun is really, really good. I'll do a review at some point of the Wolverine. It is one of my favourite tanks in the game, as I said earlier. I took 2 hits, one of which penetrated, one of which didn't. That was just a very, very lucky shot from that KV-85. I don't know how I think I just happened to just turn just at the moment when he hit me, which obviously when you get an angle on your armour it accentuates it, but even so that side armour shouldn't really have held up against a KV-85, but it did, so sucks to be him. Spotted 4 enemy vehicles and got 800 assistance damage as well. So I did fire a little bit of premium, so would have made nearly 39,000 credits, but only made just over 9,000 at the end of it. 1600 XP times 2 for the day, just over 3,000 experience. So there you go. Just shows that when a game starts poorly, and it did for that tank, I really didn't start well at all. I was paddling around, didn't really know what to do with myself, and I blame part of that was the fact that I haven't played an assault game for a long time. So I wasn't I knew that I wanted to cover Flo, but the trouble is he had so much help over there that I felt like I was a bit of a spare part, not really doing anything to help at all. And meanwhile the game was ticking on and I hadn't done any damage, so yeah, not classic Wolverine tactics, but I pushed on. I took out quite a lot of tanks, and we managed to do the 5th Brothers in Arms mission for Flo, which meant he got, I can't remember what he got, but a whole load of extra XP mission jobs, which will be fantastic for him. So it was the end of a very good fun night, and first time I platooned with him, so that was really good fun. So anyway, that was my ace tanker in the Wolverine. A very good TD. Love it to bits. So this has been Gamer Dom. Thanks for watching. Please consider giving us a like and maybe subscribe. Remember, it is a game. Enjoy yourselves, but just remember it's a game and don't take it too seriously. You know, when things don't start out right, like in this game, stick with it, because sometimes you can turn it around and Ace Tank can be sitting there waiting for you. See you soon. Cheers.